Good day, here are today's top stories from the Pna Headlines. The Foreign Minister of Mongolia is arriving in the Philippines for a two-day official visit on May 19 and 20. Foreign Minister Batsetseg Batmungki will hold a bilateral meeting with Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo to review the state of Philippine-Mongolian relations as well as strategic issues of mutual concern. In a statement, the Department of Foreign Affairs said she is visiting the Philippines to chart ways forward to further enhance the two countries' relations. The Philippines and Mongolia commemorated the golden anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties in the year 2023. Batsetseg is also set to pay a courtesy call on President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and meet with Senate President Francis Chis Escudero. Her trip is the first official visit by a Mongolian foreign minister to the Philippines since 1984. Her visit reciprocates Manalo's visit to Ulaanbaatar in August 2024, where they discussed the establishment of ties between Filipino and Mongolian business communities, as well as further cooperation on tourism, agriculture, English language training, and sports, among others. The Department of Education, or DepEd, has refuted the so-called fake news of an additional grade level opening in senior high school this coming school year 2025 to 2026. The DepEd warned the public against a viral social media post stating that grade 13 will be opened in senior high school. It clarifies that the K-12 curriculum only has up to grade 11 and grade 12. The DepEd reminds the public to check its official social media accounts for information on basic education. Earlier, the DepEd debunked a social media post stating that the K-12 curriculum will be removed. School year 2025 to 2026 begins in June 16, 2025 and ends on the 31st of March 2026 to reflect the return to the pre-pandemic school calendar. The Department of Health, or DOH, assures that there is no cause for alarm despite the reported surge in COVID-19 cases in some parts of Southeast Asia. In a statement, the DOH said it is monitoring the situation through established mechanisms like coordination with authorities from ASEAN member nations. It has committed to keep the public updated in case of developments. The DOH also reminded everyone to check its official channels for information and practice preventive measures such as wearing of face masks, staying home when sick, practicing respiratory hygiene, and seeking early consultation for symptoms. Singapore reported a surge in COVID-19 cases as of the week ending May 3 at 14,000 from 11,100 in the previous week. Hong Kong's health agency, meanwhile, reported 81 severe cases among adults, including 30 fatal cases in the past 4 weeks. In the Philippines, as of May 3, COVID-19 cases dropped to 1,774 COVID-19 cases this year, about 87% down from 14,074 recorded in 2024. The DOH also reported a downtrend from 71 cases in March 23 to April 5 to 65 between April 6 and 19. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa reminds the public to stay cool as parts of Luzon and Visayas can expect dangerous heat index levels today, May 19. Based on Pag-asa's latest forecast, Dagupan City, Pangasinan, and Apari, Cagayan may record the highest heat index with temperatures up to 45 degrees Celsius. Lawag City, Ilocos Norte, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan, Etiague, Isabela, Cavite City, Cavite, and Pili, Camarines Sur may experience a heat index of 44 degrees. Meanwhile, Batac, Ilocos Norte, Baler, Aurora, Olongapo City, Zambales, Camining, Tarlac, Tanawan, Batangas, Infanta, Quezon, and Cuyo, Palawan may register a heat index of 43 degrees. Pasay City and Quezon City and Metro Manila, Sinait, Ilocos Sur, Bacnotan, La Union, Casiguran, Aurora, Iba, Zambales, San Ildefonso, Bulacan, San Jose Occidental, Mindoro, Daet, Camarines Norte, Legazpi City, Albay, Iloilo City, Iloilo, Dumangas, Iloilo, and Catarman, Northern Samar can expect a heat index of 42 degrees. A danger level heat index category ranges from 42 to 51 degrees Celsius, which increases the likelihood of heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and even heat stroke. Pag-asa advises the public to stay hydrated, wear light clothing, avoid prolonged exposure to sunlight and outdoor heat, and move to cool or shady places. And in our business news, about 1,350 local government units have reactivated their local price coordinating councils or LPCCs to help monitor the supply and prices of rice and other commodities. 1,269 LGUs are now conducting regular market inspections, while 230 are monitoring price spikes with the help of barangay officials and non-government organizations. About 1,201 LGUs are coordinating with national agencies to address hoarding and unjustified price hikes. The Department of the Interior and local government directed LGUs to reactivate their LPCCs in line with President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s goal to lower rice prices nationwide. The order was also upon the recommendation of the National Price Coordinating Council and aligned with the Department of Agriculture's Bantay Presyo. Meanwhile, the Department of Tourism is seeking the implementation of an ASEAN visa to promote tourism among member countries in the ASEAN region. Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco presented the idea on the 15th of May during the Shift Asian Forum 2025. The ASEAN Framework Agreement on Visa Exemption will allow citizens of Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam to cross borders visa-free for up to 14 days. Frasco said an ASEAN visa is similar to the Gulf Cooperation Council visa in the Middle East and the Schengen visa in Europe. She said having an ASEAN visa will unify the region as a destination banking on its natural assets, hospitality, and culture. She hopes to discuss the topic further with other representatives when the Philippines hosts the ASEAN Summit in 2026. And that is the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. I am William Theo. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing you stories that unite the nation.